Agriculture is the lifeblood of Africa. It employs the majority of the continent's workforce and is crucial for food security. Since independence, African nations have faced immense challenges in developing their agricultural sectors. Colonial legacies, limited infrastructure, and insufficient investment have all hampered progress. This essay will examine how external macroeconomic factors have further complicated Africa's agricultural development. After independence, many African nations sought to modernize their agricultural practices. They invested in new technologies, irrigation systems, and cash crop production. However, these efforts were often undermined by external pressures, including global economic forces and the policies of international institutions. Understanding these factors is essential for comprehending the complexities of African agricultural development. The Cold War had a profound impact on African nations. As the United States and Soviet Union vied for influence, they often supported different sides in local conflicts. This proxy warfare destabilized many regions and hindered economic progress. Furthermore, Cold War rivalries often led to the prioritization of military spending over agricultural development. These distorted spending priorities had long-term consequences for African agriculture. Lack of investment in rural infrastructure, agricultural research, and farmer support programs limited productivity gains. Moreover, the Cold War's emphasis on ideological competition often overshadowed practical solutions to Africa's development challenges. International trade policies have often disadvantaged African farmers. Developed countries frequently subsidize their own agricultural sectors, making it difficult for African farmers to compete in global markets. These subsidies artificially lower the prices of imported goods, undercutting local production and discouraging investment in African agriculture. Furthermore, tariff barriers imposed by developed nations restrict access for African agricultural products. This protectionism limits export earnings and hinders the growth of agricultural value chains in Africa. While some progress has been made in recent years to address these imbalances, much work remains to level the playing field for African farmers. Many African nations accumulated significant debt in the decades following independence. This debt burden has had a crippling effect on agricultural development. Debt repayments often consume a large portion of government revenues, leaving limited resources for essential investments in agriculture. This lack of investment perpetuates a vicious cycle of low productivity, poverty, and food insecurity. Moreover, structural adjustment programs imposed by international lenders as a condition for debt relief often require cuts to agricultural subsidies and public spending. These measures can further undermine the livelihoods of smallholder farmers and exacerbate rural poverty.
If you love books and care about global food security, then this one's for you. Yemi's book, Why Africa Cannot Feed Itself and the Way Forward, unpacks the intricate web of historical, political, and economic challenges that keep Africa struggling with food security. From colonial legacies to climate change, it's a complex puzzle. But here's the good news. The solutions are just as diverse and promising. Innovative farming techniques, empowering women and youth, and promoting forgotten crops can transform Africa's food landscape. Want to dive deeper? Grab a copy of Yemi's book and support the movement towards a food-secure Africa. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to join the conversation and make a difference. Thank you for watching.